I'm at that terrible age where I don't know if I should wear glasses or not because I can't see you or I can't see my paper, so I don't know what to choose. As I was sitting there worshiping at CBC, which was my church growing up, I'll back up, my name is Nicole. That's my dad, Jim. That's how I connect. So most of you I know, but there's a lot of new faces here, so I just want to introduce myself. Calvary Bible Chapel was my church all through my growing up years. And I want to say thank you to the church and the mission board, Pastor Tommy. You guys have supported Hut Outreach since the very beginning. And your generosity and faithfulness every month for 27 years is so, so appreciated. Please, we're so grateful. You truly have been our partners since the very beginning of serving in Haiti. So there's a few old pictures you're going to see up on the screen, and many of you knew my mom. She loved her photos and her scrapbooks, and she has beautiful scrapbooks that she had made of Haiti trips, and sometimes it's fun to just open those books and see those old, not high-resolution photos with her handwriting next to them, explaining the story around each of the pictures. So there's just a few up there for you to see. So our first time we got introduced to Haiti, our first missions trip, was in 1997. It was a Calvary Bible Chapel missions trip, and my mom wanted us all to go, so we went. And so my brother and sister, and my mom and dad, and Aaron and I, we all went to Haiti on this mission trip. And the focus of that trip was to have crusades. There's some young people up there, if you recognize any of them. So we had crusades at night, and during the day we did like building projects. But that trip changed our life. That opportunity to go to Haiti, to see the need there, was just overwhelming. There's so many moments from that trip all these years later that I can remember so vividly because it was so transformational for our life. One of the things that sticks with me from that trip, we were in the city and we would walk around the town, pass out these little papers that said, Vini qua sara sueya a la croix. So in the center of town, there's a big cross, and we were holding our crusades there. And I remember one lady, we were in the downtown, and I was, excited. I was a kid, I was in my 20s. I was on my first mission trip, and I handed her this little paper, that said, Vini qua sara sueya. And you guys, she looked me right in the eye, and she said, you give me a paper, and I'm hungry. And that really stuck with me, and I thought, there's got to be a better way that we can do missions. We got to put food in people's bellies so they can hear. And it really was transformational for us as a mission. How are we going to serve the people of Haiti? What are we going to do? How are we going to do this? And we decided early on the way we were going to do it is we were going to meet physical needs, and we were going to teach people about Jesus and show them God's love, but physically show them God's love. There was lots of times where we would visit homes in Haiti, and we would see sick children, really sick children. There's babies and kids over the years that we've gotten to hospitals just in time. And there's no better way to show a mom that God is real and that God loves you than to help their baby get better. So we built a lot of trust over the years by meeting urgent needs, by showing up, by helping people over and over and over again. And that gave us such an opportunity to share Jesus with people. Now, Aaron and I, we were young, right? We were just starting out. When we came home from Haiti, we realized that a lot of our dreams and goals were pretty dumb. We were very selfish, just out of college. And it completely just transformed the plan of our life. When we look back and see what we thought would be cool and what we were looking forward to was so silly. And I'm just so thankful we got the opportunity to let God direct our life. My mom's favorite verse, she always says this. My couple friends and I, we always joke and talk about mom and remember her with this verse, but she always said this, the Proverbs 19:21, many are the plans in a man's heart, but only the Lord's will prevail. And when things wouldn't turn out the way we thought we wanted them to or the way we thought they should, Mom would always say, many are the plans in a man's heart, but she would usually say, and a woman's. So today we look at our family and the way it's grown and the way God has just woven Haiti into our lives, and it's just so amazing to see. So when we started back in those early days, it was sponsoring families, and some of those first families were sponsored by people right here in Calvary Bible Chapel. And we would go to Haiti, and we would help the family with things that they needed. And that vision just grew into helping communities with things they needed, like buying land to drill wells and grow gardens and start schools. And there's not enough free schools in Haiti, and many of the poorest of the poor cannot afford school, so their kids don't have the opportunity to go to school. HUD Outreach has over 1,000 students attending school now at our free schools. So think of the hundreds. Think of the hundreds and hundreds of families over the years that have been impacted by that free Christian education for those students. So since the very beginning, there's so many things that have changed in our world, right? I see it now. I'm getting older. I see it. I hear old worship music, and it makes me happy because it's the music of my youth. So many things have changed, but Haiti and HUD Outreach has been consistent for all of these years. We started with Haitians helping Haitians. Our goal was never to have a mission that depended on us being in Haiti. We met a team of amazing Haitians early on. Many of them we met our very first trip. Many of them are still involved with us today. So although we didn't live in Haiti, we had a team in Haiti running the mission. And then Haiti blew up. Their president was assassinated in 2021. They haven't got a new president yet. Gangs are basically in control of the country. If Secor Road is our main road and that was the only way to go north and south, gangs are blocking that road. And if you don't pay or risk your life, you can't pass. That's what's been happening in Haiti for years. And then COVID happened, and many missions shut down. But HUD Outreach kept going because of the way God formed from the beginning, that our Haitian team would take care of everything. So again, God had the plan of how the mission would be built. So the Haitian team, they've done really hard work for a long time. Haiti is not an easy place to live. It's not an easy place to serve. They have limited resources, a lot of challenges. Hurricanes, 2 really terrible earthquakes in the last 12 years. But the team of Haitians are working to serve their community every day. So we just watch them and we learn from their faith and their true confidence that it's all in God's hands. So now I want to tell you something really, really special that's happened this year. And Caitlin, my family from Haiti, we always kind of joke when great things happen. We go, bon, j'ai bon, oui, les bon. It's this little song, God is good, yes, he is. And, good things happen, we clap and we hug and we sing that little song because it's just miracle after miracle. So way back in those early years, we met Caitlin. And we have had the pleasure of being friends with her and her family, and our families have grown up together. And we've worked side by side. And my work was stuff like this, talking to people, sharing the need, organizing fundraisers, making up newsletters, all the stuff you do behind a computer at home, and then taking teams to Haiti. But Caitlin's job was every day, right? Waking up at 5 in the morning to make these giant pots of rice and beans, scrubbing hurricane damage with a bucket on the floor, finding a plate of food for somebody that needs it, getting somebody to the hospital that needs to go to the hospital. Her work every day has been relentless and not easy. So growing up and working alongside each other to serve Haiti has really been a privilege. And that's why it's very special for me today to introduce you to the family. So this is the Amazon family. I want to have them stand up so I can introduce them. So this is Caitlin and her husband, Wiesmeet, and their girls, Sammy and Shanika. And I'm going to have Caitlin come up and join me for a couple minutes. So these guys, we've been friends for so long. I was there in Haiti when Sammy was a little baby. I got to be with Caitlin when she delivered Shanika. Just been friends for a long time, and it's really amazing to stand up here with her today in front of all of you. So Caitlin, welcome to Calvary Bible Chapel. This is the church that you know has done so much for Haiti with us over the years.
Thank you, Nico. Good morning, CBC. Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm here now. Today, I'm happy to be here with us. And my school in Haiti charging me to say hi with everybody. I say thank you, too.
So on behalf of all of the students in Haiti, she wants to thank you. So Caitlin, over 20 years ago now, there's a story when you and your sister walked around your neighborhood. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Me and my sister Josette went to the neighborhood to find many kids for come to school at her outreach. And while we find the kids, because all the school of Haiti is very expensive. Some students cannot come to school for learning something. But now, Haraut will have a good school for help some kids in Haiti for free.
So I remember the time we went to Haiti after this, and Caitlin said, "Don't be mad, but we started a school." And she told me the story about her and her sister walked around with a megaphone inviting kids to school. So basically they walked around on a school day and went like, "You're not in school, come with me. You're not in school, come with me. Follow me." And it started with one class that her and her sister taught. And the reason she was worried I'd be mad is because I was wondering where the money was going to come from to pay for it, right? She knew me then. But so tell them about the school now.
Yeah. I remember when the school started, my friend Nico said me, only the school for sign the name. I said, really? Yes, okay. Then after I said, when I have another class, I said her, please don't mad at me. She said, what? Don't mad at me. Now I have a new class. Now, no mad. Now we start with 20 kids. Now we have 799 kids from this school.
So what she's talking about with Write the Name is we said in the beginning, just try to do a good enough school that like the kids could just read and write basic things. And her vision from the beginning was much greater than that. She's like, that's not good enough. So it wasn't just a little project for her. It became really a life's work to serve the kids. So of the students, what grades do you have?
Now we have, I don't know, I would say that NS3. Now you start with NS3. So,
So you have starting with the little kids, the kindergarten.
Yeah, the kindergarten. Now we have NS3.
So kindergarten through 11th grade. So we just started 11th grade this year, and then next year the dream is to add the 12th grade so we can actually have a graduating class in 2026. So there's a few more pictures of the school recently. I just want to mention you guys gave a couple of special gifts for us this year for HUD Outreach. We were able to hire someone to build a bunch of new benches for our growing school. And then we also were able to buy textbooks for all of the students this year. So there's a few pictures. Oh, these are some old ones, KK, look. Yeah. Those early days of the school. There's Caitlin in the corner. Caitlin with her sisters teaching those first classes of just little kids. And then there's a bunch of textbooks they were getting ready to pass out. Just last week, school started the beginning of October, so they were able to pass out textbooks. And then there's a few pictures of the kids getting books. So that's always exciting to get a new textbook. So Caitlin is a really great example of a really servant leader, because all of these years she's been leading this school, but she's been building up a team of people that she trusted. So when she came to the United States, she was able to continue to work with that team and direct that team and oversee things. So she built a really strong team. And Caitlin, I went out of order. I'm sorry. I did not do what we practiced. I have another story to talk to you about with Caitlin, but I'm out of order. So Caitlin, was it easy to come to the United States?
Oh. So it's not easy to come in United States. Now, God make it easy. It's long time I have idea to come to America. It's very difficult for me. So when I went to the embassy to file a visa, no visa for me. I remember one day, me and my friend Nico go to the place, try to see the consular. She asked for the consular, so the consular talking with her, he said, he don't know nothing, why I don't have a visa, but he said me, come back after 6 months. I said, okay, yes, I'm come back after 6 months. Then I leave another place. I say, God, the consular tell me come after 6 months. No, I'm not coming back. No, I said no. Please, if you want me come to America, make that easy for me. You're supposed to call me. Yes, I said that to God. So one thing I want, we need to trust God, to believe to God. Because the Bible said, if you ask him, he's supposed to give it to you. If you snag the door, he will be open for you. So God opened the door for me. Now I'm here with my family. Thank you.
So Caitlin had never shared that story with me after we had gone to the embassy, how she had prayed that God would call her on the phone if he wanted her to come to America. So let's fast forward several years, and a program opened up where Americans could sponsor friends and family from Haiti to come to the US. We applied in January of 23. In January of 24, I got the email that my case was approved. I called Caitlin on the phone. I said, KK, you are coming to America. So Caitlin said she knew that day that it was God's plan. Because what do you always say? What do you say about God's hand?
I said, my God, what my name in her hands. I say that. My name what is the name of God. Yep. Now, it's exactly.
Her name is written in the hand of God. Thank you, KK. So you can see the inspiration and the faith that comes with a life of the struggle in Haiti. And to see Caitlin here with her family and to watch her girls succeed in school and just learn how to survive here and live here well has really been a blessing. So just as Caitlin and her family left Haiti to come here, many, many other Haitians have done the same. And this year has been really challenging because while at our house it's been really fun to welcome our friends and to help them and for Aaron to have a big house full of people to make breakfast for again, there's been a lot of things that have been really cool. But there are a lot of Haitian people who have come here not in good circumstances. They didn't come to a loving family that was happy for them, that got their bedrooms ready. There are a lot of Haitian people that have traveled here that have been victims of fraud. People have brought them here in order to make money off of them and to keep them in a position where they will stay poor and desperate so that they can make money off of them. And it's been very, very hard to see. So the missions, the world has come to us. I haven't been able to go to Haiti since 2018, but yet right now in Toledo, Ohio, I have hundreds of people. I have about 19 families that I can tell you every detail of their life right now and what they need and where they live and what the status is of their kids. because we've been gradually trying to just meet these families and build relationship with them and see how we can come alongside them and help them. One night I woke up in the middle of the night and I had this vision, and I wish I could bring it to life for you, but I'm just going to describe it because I don't know how to do it. But I think sometimes the news is very faceless for us. I know for me it's stats and it's figures and it's faceless. And so I kind of pictured a whole bunch of like cutouts of people that were just blank, just rows and rows and rows and rows of them lined up. But then each one was a face for me, and I pictured, hello, my name is on there. And hello, my name is Louina. I'm really scared because my little boy has cerebral palsy. Or, hello, my name is Genson. I need a safe place to live. Or, hello, my name is Jonice. I just need someone to come alongside me to help me as I care for my baby all by myself, and my family's far away. Or, hello, my name is Pierre. I just need someone to help me figure out this paperwork so I can apply for a job. Or, hello, my name is, hello, my name is, hello, my name is. Hundreds of people that are real people, that are God's children, that are our family of God, that are here in our city. They're here. So my husband teases me that I'm like a full-time social worker lately, which is kind of funny. But there's just so much need right here, and it's so easy for us to stay here, with our people that we know is safe, and we don't have to try to understand another language, and we might not have to, go out of our comfort zone, maybe to a neighborhood we're not comfortable in. But I can tell you, this summer, Jerry Root in your church bus, Jerry Root he knows all the houses. He was there all summer taking people to English class with me. And that was just such an example of the selflessness that's required to reach out and meet people where they are and with what they need right now. So I want to encourage you, if you want to be on a Haiti mission trip, you don't have to buy a ticket. You don't have to pack a suitcase. You don't have to get any shots. You can just be right here in Toledo. This Saturday coming up, we're taking a group of Haitians to the Toledo Zoo. If you've never experienced a Toledo Zoo with people from another country, it's a blast. They've never seen any of the animals. A lot of them they've never ever heard of. So if that would be something you would enjoy, come see me. I have a little table out there. I would love to invite you to join us. I'm telling you, it's the most fun you'll ever have at the zoo. We also are collecting coats and hats and gloves because a lot of our friends from Haiti have just come here this year and they haven't experienced the Toledo winter yet. We're sorry for them, right? So that is a great need, and again, a way that we can reach people right where they are and to tangibly show them, hey, there's people here that love you and care about you. We need so many advocates and helpers, and if you want to be a part, if you're willing to reach out, we just need people that are willing to talk to people and be a friend. Because when you don't speak English, you're in a foreign country, you don't know anything, and you're trying to learn English, just having a friend to talk to makes all the difference. So I want to encourage you to join us in that, and again, thank you for the work that you're allowing to continue in Haiti. Your gifts year after year after year have made a tremendous difference, and we're very, very grateful to be your partners. Thank you.
Great job, Nicole. Give her one more round of applause. We get to be a part of that. You are a part of coming alongside Nicole and Aaron Coulter and helping them achieve that goal, and we're just so thankful that we get to be a little small part of that. Remember, God's instructions are Judea, Samaria, and the ends of the earth, right? And we want to follow in all areas of the Great Commission. So thank you. All right. Yeah, one more round of applause. So next, I love being on the front end of building. I love it. I really do. God built me to revitalize church. I love it. And today, I I and my good friend Tremaine get to pitch to you something new. Something that we're on the front end of just church, and we've been dreaming about this, and we've been talking about this, and we've been planning on it, and now we're ready to just unroll it to you. So I want you to give my good friend Tremaine, my good friends Tremaine and Savannah Rayford with Program Inc. a round of applause as they come forward. Yeah. Dude, we're here. We're here. We've been meeting so much about this. Tell it to him, all right?
Where does he get this energy from? This morning, I was out in the lobby, and good morning, everyone. Good morning. But I seen Pastor Tommy out in the lobby, and he goes, "What's up?" And I was like, "I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I need a cup of coffee. I need to get, But thank you so much for having me. Thank you for all the support. I don't know if you guys know, but CBC has been supporting the programming for several years. I can't even count how many years you guys have been supporting us. And the programming is a nonprofit organization for young men in absent father homes. What we do is we teach them vital life skills and social skills and how to deal effectively with the demands of everyday life. On average, we serve about 350 kiddos a year, from innovative programming to teaching young men how to tie ties, how to change tires. We teach them how to date, how to court, how to respect women. They go on the first date with their mother. That's one of the big events that we have, and we've just been so blessed to be able to impact so many kids. When I think of what we get to do, there's so many scriptures that can tie into what we get to do, but the scripture that comes to mind is the one about the sheep, where Jesus gives a parable. He says, a man has 100 sheep, one of them goes astray, right? And he leaves the 99 for the one, right? And I think that's the charge that he has placed on us. When I think of the one, I think of a young boy named Tyler. When he first came with us, he was failing, he was fighting, he was doing all kinds of destructive things at Rogers High School. Oh my goodness, the phone calls we would get about Tyler. Within 1 year, God had allowed him to change his whole life around. Now he's a semi-pro flag football player. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know, we play that in gym. Like I didn't know you could actually be a semi-pro gym player. We had a kid named Brian who suffered some the most severe social anxiety I have ever witnessed. The first time I met him, he would not talk to me. I went to shake his hand. "How's it going, Brian?" He goes like this. And I was like, whoa, what did I do? Within 6 months, God had allowed Brian to completely change his life around, enrolled in karate classes, being with other kids, doing other things in which he hasn't been doing before he met with us. One of the boys, KJ he suffers from autism. But when he comes with us, his mom is like, "I don't know what you guys are doing at the programming, but whenever KJ leaves, you guys, he's a completely different kid." And it's nothing but the love of God that we have, right? I can't take credit. My wife can't take credit. Our volunteers can't take credit. It's just the love of God that we have and that we share. And speaking of sharing, a lot of what God has been impressing on me is that He loves and He cares about the church, right? Don't forget to assemble yourselves, right? It's about this coming together, but also God cares about this, like the outside of the church, right? He loves and He cares for the outside of the church, and when can we incorporate this with this? Does that make sense? So a little bit of what we've been doing, me and Pastor Tommy, for the past couple of weeks, we're talking about ways of partnership, collaborations, One of the workshops that we have coming up called Dodgeball and Economics. With the 2020 needs assessment, financial literacy was the highest issue that families had in their community. That's an event that we created to teach kids about how to budget, save money, financial literacy, all those things. That event is now coming here. Not in the sanctuary, not in the sanctuary. Out there, I seen a couple people like, in here? Not in here, but in the gymnasium over there. We will have a numerous amount of kids coming in here to learn about financial literacy. We partner with the University of Toledo financial consultants. They will be in here speaking about what it takes to save money, what it takes to budget money. Just to back up a little bit about the program, we have been recognized by Marcy Captor. We have been recognized by the news. We have been recognized by the mayor for all the work that God has allowed us to do. And I think the one component that we really need to push forward is the component of the churches being involved in what we do. So I think the partnership between the Program Inc. and CBC, I think that would be the one component that our community in this area needs. So that's all I have. Pastor Tommy, do you want to talk about the Gladiator program? For the sake of time, I'm just going to speed through this real fast. I'm going to talk real fast, so I'm hoping that you sure? Okay. So a while ago, I was praying. This is how me and Pastor Tommy got reconnected, and God said that he wanted a weekly programming that we can start. I love God. I tell him no a lot of times, and he makes sure I say yes. So I said, you have to name it. You have to name this program. And he says, this is the Gladiator program. It's Gladiator. I'm thinking like American Gladiator. Like, I don't know if you guys watch American Gladiators back in the day. So Axel, like flying, doing all the, and he's like, no, research. So I did a little research and I found out that gladiators were often the people that were, how can I say this, poor, people that were poor, people that were living in prison, people that were less fortunate. They will take these people and they will put them in an arena with each other, and they will give them tools to fight for their freedom. So, and I'm like, okay, Lord, we're given what? And he said, you are to take these kids from father-absent homes. The data shows that 90% of those that are incarcerated comes from fatherless homes. They're 4 times more likely to be in poverty, 71% dropout, 63% youth suicide. The number goes on and on. 267% more likely to pick up a gun or drugs. You are taking these kids and you're giving them the tools to fight. And I'm like, tools? That don't sound right. Like, what? And he said, no, you're giving them tools to fight against the culture they grew up in. They're fighting against themselves. They're fighting against what they grew up in. So you're getting them the tools to fight for success. And I'm like, okay, Lord. And he's like, I'm the main tool that they need for success. So I'm like, okay, so this has to be in the church. Right? He's like, take your time. Within a whim, I don't know how we got connected. I saw you at Rust Belt. I contacted Pastor Tommy, and Pastor Tommy, we've been praying, we've been thinking about a partnership with the Program Inc. and CBC in 2025 to have kids come here, and my envision is the kids come here and eventually in here and getting baptized. I think that's what God is saying, and it's ironic that Baptism Sunday is coming up. To me, that's a reminder. It's a reminder that the Great Commission came up on the screen. Those are reminders that this is all about God. This isn't about the Program Inc. This isn't about anyone or anything else. This is about God and how can we enhance His kingdom. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, great job. That's awesome. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Right? So CBC and Program Inc., we're going to, as early as potentially January, we are bringing anywhere from 50 to 90. Let's shoot for the sky. Let's go 150. All right? We're going to bring him here during the evening, and he's going to run the Gladiator program with our facility that, coinky-dink, the Lord just cleared out. Right? Isn't that crazy to think of what we've been through as a church in the past year, and now he's just moving in this direction, and it's just been awesome, and that's chalked up to your prayers, and we're so thankful for you, and Nicole and Aaron, Hut Outreach, a primetime example of going to the ends of the earth in your missionary venture, and then also Tremaine and Savannah and the Program Inc. doing something local, right, in the city of Toledo, right in our backyard. So I'm telling you, if you want to partner with Nicole or go to the zoo, or really what she needs by next Sunday is hats and coats. So if you would like to bring those to Calvary Bible Chapel next Sunday, remember last Sunday I asked you to bring a card for Kay Jacobowski, and that is in the lobby right on the table. So if you'd like to put that card there, I'm going to be delivering those tomorrow. And then next Sunday, if you'd like to bring a coat or a hat or any type of winter items that we could empower Hut Outreach with and minister to them, bring those next Sunday, and we'll get those there. Speaking of, we went and delivered a truck bed load of items to the Hurricane Helene Relief Center. Man, it was awesome. You guys filled up a whole entire truck. It was incredible, and Russ and I got to deliver that Friday, and they were so grateful for that. And man, the Lord is just moving in many different avenues, and we get to be a part of it, and I'm just so grateful for you and the opportunities that God has given us. And if you find yourself sitting there this morning or watching online saying, I'm not a part of any of that, I'd like to be. Tremaine's going to be at a table right there. Go talk to him. Nicole's going to be at a table over there. Go talk to her. Come talk to me. I'd love to get you connected. Remember, being a part of the local church body is not sitting in a blue pew for 90 minutes a week or a month, is where most of our culture's at. It is being the hands and feet of Jesus and doing as much as you can with a sense of urgency in your heart, because like our video said right at the beginning of gathering, 3.2 billion never even heard the name of Jesus, and they're going to hell. And we could do something about it. We could do something about it. So would you pray with me as we close gathering?